Okay. Hello riders, this is Marcus from Cherokee Cycles. One more workout on rollers. Today I'm wearing one of my old college jerseys, Georgia State, go Panthers. I like to wear gloves for my kit, so I like to wipe off some sweat. Today's a cold day in Georgia. It's clear out, but too cold for me, in the 26 to 28 degree range. And so I'm riding indoors in my garage on the rollers. I do have a little bit of a fan on today, but it's cold in my garage. So I don't have that fan on really high blast. When you start the rollers, have yourself a hole onto one side or a doorway or a countertop. You want to get your wheels moving fast so that they're more stable. I'm going to shift my gears so that I get my bike into the big ring. So I prefer big ring gears on these. And there we go. I hear my rollers. It's been a couple weeks since I've ridden them. There's a little bit of bearing noise, so I'm going to spray a little bit of oil. That's the hardest part, is getting off of the things. A little bit of oil on the bearings and get them to quiet down a bit. When I do this, I'll describe that this is my first ride on the rollers since Dog Bite 2025. Might be a little stiff, but overall things are healing up well. It is. This right leg that has a bandage on it was a Dog Bite 2025. So again, starting a fairly large gear. This is going to be a 1 hour workout. I'm starting today at 2:15 p.m. You can queue up this workout anytime. I will comment on what's coming up, the duration of whatever exercise you're doing, and how long it'll be. I'll use words like light, medium, or hard resistance, or fast or slow cadence for your pedaling cadence. I don't have a computer on my bike. I don't use power meters or anything. I go by time and effort. So in front of me there, I have a clock, a regular analog clock with a second hand. That'll tell me what I need for my efforts. Today's going to be a fairly light to medium workout because I took 2 straight weeks off the bike to get arrangements and get medical care and whatnot for the dog bite. And then this week, I had 2 nice outdoor rides. This is my 3rd ride this week. But everything for this week and next week will be light to medium intensity. Sort of kick back a couple weeks far as training. We warm up for about 2 to 3 songs, be about 10-minute warm up. You put that into a medium gear, get your wheels spinning fast so that you're stable on the rollers. The key to the rollers is the wheels are spinning fast so that gyrostrically they're more stable. The slower you have those wheels going, the more likely they are to want to fall over on their side. Try to get my breathing rate up as my muscles need some oxygen. Start to get my breathing and heart rate to where they're up to exercise level. If you're joining this will be 1 hour. We'll have different efforts of seated and standing, low, medium, and high intensity, which means the resistance level. You can ride with this on a spin bike, stationary bike, on a bicycle with a rear wheel trainer, power meters. Just follow the workout. Or on rollers. My rollers have a resistance unit. It's a magnetic resistance. So I just put it on medium and I adjust the workout resistance for my gears on my bicycle. Update on Doggy Bite 2025 is that the dog did clear quarantine because the dog did not have records for rabies vaccination. It did clear quarantine, which means it did not have rabies, and got a rabies shot certificate. So I hope the dog is now vaccinated now. As for me though, I was already in the protocol of the rabies shots. So I finished my 4th and last rabies shot on Tuesday, a couple of days ago this week. Because I started the rabies protocol because I would not have known if the dog was positive or not in enough time for other things to start happening to me in a human. And in rabies, those things are really bad in a human. So please keep your animals' records up to date. Save a lot of time and trouble and money. That was 2 songs of a warm-up. I'm going to go one more song of a warm-up. Each song, is going to be between 2 and 4 minutes. That's a good enough time for an interval of a workout. Always drink often and early. That holds true indoor or outdoor riding. My general rule is 1 water bottle or some kind of water drink per hour. If you're going out more than 2 hours, I'm going to eat at least something every 30 minutes. And if it is to say I'm going for a 3-hour ride, I will start to drink my regular 1 bottle per hour, but also take in food nutrition within the first hour of the ride so that it is in my system for the duration of the ride. This is the last song for a warm-up. Pretty in Pink. 80s throwback. Since I've been on my saddle for about 3 songs, the first thing I do after warm-up, do a stand-up drill. It'll be 40 seconds standing up, high resistance, low cadence. 40 seconds on, 40 seconds off. That means standing for 40 seconds and sitting for 40 seconds. Sitting is recovering, shifting to an easier gear. Spin it easy for 40 seconds, then stand up with high resistance for another 40 seconds. I usually like to get 3 repetitions on any interval that we do. It usually works out to about a song of music. Any trainer workout is good for your fitness and strength, but I personally like rollers. It forces you to stay very smooth on the bike, keep your pedal stroke even. Make sure that you're not behaving on the bike like you shouldn't be on the road, which is all over the place. You want to be steady and smooth, especially if you're in a group. All right, standing, high gear, low cadence. And on for 40. Five seconds. Down. Easy gear, 40 seconds. Always watch rollers. Ten seconds to go. High gear. Stand up for 40 seconds. Down, shift to an easy gear. Breathe deep and steady on your recovery. Shift up. 40 seconds, stand up. Down, easy gear. We'll spin easy gear, recover. I'm gonna do a quick video check. I don't remember if I turned the video on or not. The most challenging part is getting off of the rollers. And yeah, we are rolling. Cooling down, easy gear for one song. I learned a lot with the medical treatment and the rabies vaccine. Not everyone has it. There are 2 local health departments that did not have it, so I had to go to hospitals. Local clinics, usually around Northwest Georgia area, do not have the rabies vaccine. So hospitals were my route, because that's who had shots for me. The next interval will be in the drops, medium gear, medium to high cadence, but not like super sprinter cadence, because we're going to hold it for 40 seconds. So instead of maybe a 80 to 90 cadence, it'll be more like 100 to 110. That'll be for 40 seconds. We'll do 3 of them. 40 seconds on and 40 seconds off. Medium gear. Stretch your back out, go to the drops or extend your arms. On for 40 seconds. Five seconds. Off. Ease the gear. For 40 seconds. Five seconds. Into the drops, stretch out, on for 40. Five seconds. Off. Ease the gear. Always pay attention on rollers. Five seconds. Medium gear. On for 40. Up. We'll recover for a song. Drink water. almost always have my hands on the tops of the bars near the middle when I'm eating, drinking water, or looking around me for cars, because it's more stable. And for me, it gives me less movement on the bike as opposed to being further out on the hoods or in the drops where it's a little bit less stable. Now, have I gotten water on my bike with my hands on the hoods? Yes. But I try to keep it as stable as I can in the middle, especially on a group ride. So that I can stay smooth and steady. It is February, so start to think about the spring rides. Get your bicycles to your local bike shop. Start getting everything tuned up. When you get some good weather in February or March, your bicycles are ready. You won't be looking at squishy tires and dusty chains. Time for your tune-ups is now. Get over to your local bike shop and let them give your bike some TLC. Alright, hit some. We're going to mix this one up with just 20 seconds of sprints. We're going to cover with 40 seconds. Be a medium gear, and the sprint will be fast cadence, either on the drops, I prefer, or on the hoods, but I prefer the drops. We go in 5 seconds. On. Up, easy gear, breathe, ten seconds. Medium gear. On. Off. Ten seconds. Medium gear. On. here, keep pedaling after an effort. Don't stop. Keep your blood moving. At this time, in February, if I didn't have the 2-week delay, I would normally be on some interval work of one ladder, I call them ladders, 20 second, 30 second, 40 second, then back down to 30 second and 20 second, and that's 1 rep of the interval. Now we want to get 3 of those in. With the rest time in between. From 1 20 second, when you finish that sprint, your rest period is just to the point to get your heart rate back to its aerobic threshold, which is usually about where you can just start to talk without stopping and interrupting. For highly trained athletes, that recovery is only 1 to 2 minutes. For your average human person, 2 to 4 minutes might be your recovery. My typical recovery of interval efforts, let's say I sprint for 20 seconds, and I'm recovering to my next ladder of 30 seconds. My typical recovery for that 20-second effort is around 1 minute, 40 seconds or so. But as your efforts get longer, your 30 and 40-second efforts, my recovery gets to be a little longer. So that forces your heart, your body, get your heart rate down and recover quickly. Train your heart and breathing. Really recover quickly. That helps you a lot in any ride, and definitely in racing. You have efforts, very little time for recovery, and they're unpredictable. Drink water. Now I've been on the saddle for a couple of songs, so the next interval will be standing. Get off the saddle a little bit. High resistance, low cadence. Do 40 seconds on, 40 seconds off. Go in 5 seconds. Shift high, up, for 40 seconds. 5 seconds. Off. Easy gear. And watch the rollers always. Ten seconds. Shift into a high gear. Up for 40. Five seconds. Off. Easy gear. Ten seconds. Shift gears. Up for 40 seconds. Five seconds. Up. Lost count whether that's 2 or 3, so we'll do one more. Never shortcut your workout. 5 seconds. Shift. Up. Five seconds. Easy gear. Recover. Breathe deep and steady. If you like this, click the like button, share it. Let people know they can get a good workout when the weather is not so nice. You may see me fall flat on my face. So you might see me ride the rollers for an hour. You never know with these things. The rubber belt connecting the front and rear roller, the only thing that keeps the front wheel moving. And they never break when they're sitting in the garage, put away. The rubber band always breaks when you're in a workout. Luckily, the wheels just sort of spin to a stop and you can put your foot down. You definitely want to practice getting in, getting off of your bike. Have a countertop or a doorway near you. Starting to get a little fatigued, so the roller's telling me to sharpen up. And keep my wheels moving fast. One more stable. Next interval is going to be, for me, on the top of the hoods, in this position on the bar, or for you, stretch your arms out. You do a medium resistance, medium cadence for 30 seconds. 30 seconds on, 40 seconds off for 3 of them. Do that in 10 seconds. Medium gear, on, 30 seconds. Five seconds. Off, easy gear for 40 seconds. That was 1 repetition. Ten seconds. Medium gear. On for 30. Off, easy gear for 40 seconds. Ten seconds. This is number 3. Medium gear. On. Off. Easy gear. Drink water. You do want to practice stomach breathing. Not that your stomach breathes, but on your inhale, try to push your stomach out. So literally, some of your torso gets out of the way for your diaphragm to contract and your lungs to expand more, fill up with each breath. And then push your stomach in on exhale to get a more complete volume of your air in your lungs to exhale. Force your diaphragm to relax upwards. Push those lungs. Push the air out on your exhale. You notice, you always want to try to keep your head steady and still and tilt your water bottle. The more you move your head up or down, side to side, the more your bike is going to move. Especially if you're in a group ride or a race. You want to keep your movements smooth and controlled. Next effort is going to be a 20-second medium cadence with medium resistance. Finish with a 10-second sprint. With a 30-second effort, you get 1 full minute of recovery between. Again, that's 20 seconds with medium cadence and a medium resistance. Finished with a 10-second sprint, fast cadence. 1 minute of recovery between. We'll do 2. Maybe we'll try for 3. Let's see. So that's the drill if you're going to do 3. Coach told me years ago, when you sprint, act as though it's a world championships. It's 100 meters down the road. So be in the drops, so extended. We'll go in 10 seconds. Medium gear. On for 20. Sprint. Wow. One minute recovery. Ten seconds. Medium gear. On for 20. Sprint. Easy gear. One minute recovery. I'm going to just do 30 seconds of medium, but I will count off the 10-second sprint if you want to put one more on. Medium gear. 20 seconds on. Sprint. Up. Pick up. Watch out for that stand right there. Wave to the camera. Oh, you can get it. appropriate song. California Dreaming. On a winter's day. Drink water. An empty water bottle is a sign of a good workout. I'm going to stand up for a song coming up just to get off the saddle. But we're now in cool down minutes. About 7 or 8 minutes of cool down. Easy gear, medium cadence. Get all your muscles and heart, and lungs and brain. Back down to a normal state, somewhat. I'm going to stand up for 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, just to get off the saddle. Not going to go hard or push hard. Just if you want 30 seconds on, just recovery. On high gear. Easy gear. Now cool down for a couple more songs. Take us to 1 hour. You've joined this workout. That is awesome. You're a better rider for it. You're stronger for it. It's nice out. I'll be outside in the next week. Or if it looks like ugly weather, I'll post a workout on the rollers again. There's always a chance of me falling flat on my face. water, but I'm out. It's a sign of a good workout. Still watching or working out, hit the like and hit the share. Let others know. I'd like to remind riders to use all of the positions on your handlebars. Let your back and your legs get used to the different positions and the different muscles. How flexible you'll be in different positions on the bar. To run the rollers, you got to keep your wheels moving fast. About 2 or 3 more minutes. Cool down. After 2 weeks off for this level of a workout, this felt pretty good. I imagine in about 2 to 3 more weeks, kind of be where I wanted to be now. That'll still put me into March, which is fine. If you're a racer and you have opportunity to do some spring warm-up, tune-up races, it'll absolutely make you better all season. Lots in Florida, popular race in Greenville, South Carolina, the Pink Happy Training Series. Starting to see gravel races popping up on my feed. Ten more seconds. If you have ridden for 1 solid hour, excellent. You're a better rider for it. Or even 30 minutes, whatever you did. That's the trickiest part about riding rollers, is getting off this thing. Try to set your bike somewhere safe. If you enjoyed that, stay on it. Join us again. I'll give another posting, or you can look at this anytime and work out. Ride lots.